Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Play action. Now Lynch. And got his man complete. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now a run with Anderson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, that's two guys coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's third down. Off the play fake. Here's Lynch. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. They go play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Shaquille Barrett. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
All right, here we go.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's 3 yards. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here. Play action. It's Lynch. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. Fresh set of downs here. Out of the gun, Lynch. A dump off to Anderson. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down, maybe later on in the heat.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lynch. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now Lynch to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. and the Broncos will extend their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And he's got room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Setting up the screen for West. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Charkandrick West, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that one makes it 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. No, check. Patriot. There we go now. Check. Patriot.
They run. Anderson. And an alley to run. And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
All right, now, look at 50
So
seconds.
incomplete on
Look at
first.
50
Let's see
seconds.
what second down has in store.
Set. Green, 30 seconds.
Throwing again. Lynch. And this one's incomplete. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
Off the bootleg. Lynch. Got a man. He finds Sanders. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They run the counter now. It's Anderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. C.J. Anderson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A busy final day for you coming up in the NFL. Final day of the year as well. 11 other games going on as we speak. And then coming up later this afternoon, 2 games each from the AFC West and NFC West, all kicking off at the same time. Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Cardinals, Seahawks, Niners, Rams.
Loving it.
And then that's it for the 2017 regular season. It'll be Happy New Year time. Charles, you going to dust off Auld Lang Syne for us tonight?
Meet me at midnight, baby. You'll find out.
Hard pass. It's caught to Charles. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He'll have a first down past the 40. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's West again. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Derek Wolfe in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And he's going to go down again. Von Miller in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow.
Let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. Von Miller in there for sack number 22 on the year. Just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's taken on the 25. Called that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Lynch. And he hits his man on the out route, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. From midfield now, here's Lynch. First by him near the 35. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Los Angeles. It's the Rams that have grabbed the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Second down following the incompletion.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Mahomes going to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Lynch. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Colby Listenby, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. That's out to Hill, right side complete. A nice gain of 21 yards. Tyreek Hill had the two fastest plays in the NFL last year. One on a kick return, one on a punt return, topping out at 23.24 miles per hour.
That's advanced analytics right there. Our guy Marvin, you know what he said? He's really fast.
35, watch 35. All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Charles. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. And again, it's Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And it's third down. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, landing.
Thomas, the man in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
23 yards on the play. So the offense has it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lynch. Sanders has it over the middle. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos add on. And the route is on here in this first half. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On play action, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Here we go now.
On first down, Mahomes. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Not to turn away any of our viewers, but worth mentioning, I suppose, no team has ever come back from a deficit of this size and won an NFL game. The largest ever was 32 by the Bills over the Oilers in 1993. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Forced out, and the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a third. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And the Broncos will take over on downs. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Come on, let's go. Ohio.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
Let's go.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Anderson. And they do finally get him at the 12. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Back back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. It's fielded at the 45. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we've talked a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense,
got the lead. Yeah.
we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
On second down, Anderson. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Justin Houston in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here's Riley Dixon now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They start on the ground with West. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. Kendrick West. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kendrick West, 89 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
All right, here we go. Back there.
They start the drive with Anderson. Shrugs him off. C.J. Anderson, 20, 10, 5. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. C.J. Anderson, 78 yards. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Now let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. They complete it to Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The Chiefs on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. In motion, Hill.
Gun!
Throwing now is Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
All right, here we go. Green. All right, now look at 56.
They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brandon Marshall not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Mahomes to throw on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. D'Anthony Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Over.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open. Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Justin Houston in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year.
Partner, I know that ball security is preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Here's Lynch. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Lynch. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, these cornerbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
Let's go. Green 39.
Now a toss. This is West. And he's got some space here. Pass the Charkandrick West. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Charkandrick West, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. And this one through the uprights and good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Here we go.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A good pickup there at 22. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Here we go.
To throw on 2nd down. Gardner. Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Here we go.
Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll run with D'Angelo Henderson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football?
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll roll him out right. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Come on, let's go.
From the gun on third down. Gardner is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jamal Charles scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Broncos add on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Now West, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Green 39.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Shane Ray. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's West. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Mahomes now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. This is West. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Oh, spinning away. And some room to work. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Watch the run.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line. Got into
nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. In motion left is Thomas. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
2nd down now after the incompletion. Lynch is going to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Lynch to throw. And he couldn't corral it. It falls down incomplete, but maybe not a big deal given this big lead. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Charles. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Von Miller in there yet again. What else is new as he continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Oh, Lynch going to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Broncos on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Play action. It's Lynch. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Tomahali. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Here's Riley Dixon now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Spinning away. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
They'll run it with West. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Now let's go. All right, now look at 56.
Mahomes going to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19. Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Elsewhere across the league, fourth quarter action in Los Angeles. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for them on the year. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they go out with a bit of a whimper as they wrap up a very trying 3-13 season. And this front office will have plenty of work to do in the draft and through free agency to turn this ship around. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.